Hey guys, Rochelle here. So I am starting this new channel finally. This is going to be for readings from Rochelle. So I created this channel like a couple of years ago because I have been planning on doing this. And this is going to be my very first pick a card. And the next few readings are going to be on starseeds. So, starseeds has been something that I have been interested in and have researched for quite some time. And it also falls into play with how much I love astrology. So, this actual pick a card is going to be about where are you from? Identifying your galactic lineage and your energetic blueprint. So there are about 6 different questions that I'm going to be using in building this particular reading. I have 4 piles here, so please take a couple of moments and decide which one is maybe calling out to you more. We have pile 1 here, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So once you have decided, I will put timestamps down below. Please understand this is a timeless pick a card. So this is for any time that you are coming to this video. So let's begin. So if you chose pile 1, the first question is, what energy are you made of? And this is what I drew for you. So Mercury, you are the celestial messenger. Your energy essence is about thought, communication, and mental alchemy. So it's all about the mind and language and perception and travel and commerce for you. You're made of like liquid metal and air. Quick, clever, changeable. You channel divine messages and live to translate the unseen into the known. A frequency transmitter is what you are. So the next question was, what is your actual starseed lineage? And for you, I drew Aquarius. And for Aquarius, Aquarian, Zeta, and Galactic Council. So the traits are visionary, tech mystic, collective revolution energy. Starseed markers are fascination with technology, AI, and the metaphysical. Soul role is innovator of the New Earth Matrix. Zeta Reticuli resonance DNA engineers and multidimensional shapeshifters. Can be controversial but potent. So, because of getting the Aquarian card, that was what was around in that area. So that's Aquarian, Zeta, and Galactic Council. The next question was past life signature. What is a key lesson from another world or dimension that you had? And this is what I got. Gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for, even in the darkest of situations. Now is the time to recognize what is going well in your life and what you are thankful for. So what this tells me is perhaps in a past life, you did not see the value of everything in your life. You didn't understand necessarily, or you were not on a Maybe you were not on a, like learning. Maybe you just felt like the world was knocking you down. And this life is all about gratitude, or maybe towards the end of that life, you learned about gratitude and being grateful for the things that you have rather than being in a lack mindset of focusing on the things that you didn't have in your life. So, and I'm guessing that that has to do with relationships, because with having Mercury right here and Aquarius, futuristic, humanitarian, eccentric, right? They're the water bearers. Mercury is all about communication and possibly teaching. So perhaps you took some of the relationships that you had in that life for granted instead of, and towards the end of your life, that is when you realized you were so grateful for even the hard ones, because there was valuable lessons to learn in that. And now you have come into this life, I feel like, with more understanding of that. So let's see what the next part of this says. So the next one is why you chose to incarnate here on Earth at this time. And what I got was, so you know, let me do this. There, because we've got more stuff coming. Why you chose to incarnate at this time. I feel like because of that lesson of gratitude and being grateful for the people that are in your life, and understanding also with communication being a big thing with Mercury here also, it feels like you chose to incarnate this time because you had lots of valuable information. I mean, you are now a master of your thoughts and communication. You are, I'm guessing, a teacher of some sort. That's what that feels like to me. But I think it's also showing that you also came here because you have, at this time, because you want to teach other people how to appreciate, coming from gratitude, appreciate the things that they have, the opportunities that are in front of them. Not just for relationships, but also maybe large groups, maybe also planning ahead, doing the things that you are passionate about, teaching others to learn about their passions and that it's okay to focus on their passions. Let's see what else unfolds. So the next question was, what is awakening in you now? What is awakening in you now? I got Guru Ram Das, miraculous moment, harmony surround you, expect miracles. So the energy that is surrounding you right now, because even this looks really good. I mean, you've clearly come here to teach people. This feels with this King of Swords, you came here to teach people about how to plan for their future. Also to look up into the stars. I'm wondering if you're some sort of astrologist, or granted this is like cosmic lore. So of course he's looking up into the stars, but this is some sort of, you know, planning, right? You came here to do things different this time and teach other people to also be full of gratitude. And with gratitude comes so much abundance, seriously, so much opportunity, and seizing that opportunity, seeing that opportunity when it's in front of you. Miraculous moment, harmony surround you, expect miracles. This is what is activating in you right now. You are seeing things differently. You are, if you are not at this moment, you're about to. Let's put it that way. Because things are unlocking within like opportunities and planning, things that you've maybe been working on for a while, or maybe a new project. This would indicate a new project, but I really feel like you're a teacher of this. Let's see. And the last bit we have is Galactic Guide Message. So what do your star guides want you to know right now? Keep in mind, these are general readings. So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. It might resonate with somebody else, and maybe check out one of the other readings. And if it doesn't resonate with you right at this moment, let it sit for a little bit. Maybe you might recognize it. But it is a general reading, so take what resonates and just leave the rest, okay? Please keep that in mind. And this is a galactic guide message. So what does your star family and or star guides want you to know at this moment? And this is what I got. Yes. Seek that which fulfills your soul. See, I feel like this is going into this area again. I had mentioned this earlier. Let people, you are here to teach people to, because see, I mean, we've got the King of Cups and the King of Swords. That is somebody that is very balanced, or is about to be very balanced, like that perfect alchemy, right? Or you are here to teach that perfect alchemy between the mind and the heart, and work satisfaction. Because here we have the Nine of Swords, but I don't think that this is meant for you, other than maybe things that you felt in a previous life, and why that lesson was gratitude. Because you are here this time in order to transmute not just this for yourself, but this for other people. This feels like you are here definitely as some sort of teacher for bringing about balance and harmony to not only yourself, but to all the people that are around you. And if you have a large sphere of people, or you're a teacher of some sort, if you're not, you maybe should be. But this is what it feels like, especially also like in work, right? I feel like sometimes people think that work is always so horrible. Maybe it's about finding what is the right thing for you to be doing. And perhaps that is also something that you do, which is helping people find the right fit for themselves, what works for them, because then it doesn't feel like work so much when it's something that you love so much to do. So that's what this feels like. So your origins were, like we said, Aquarian, but that was also Zeta. Let's see, let me find it again, because I don't remember all these. Yeah, it's Zeta and Galactic Council. Yeah, see, teacher. This screams teacher to me. Aquarian. Aquarian is about like moving us into the future. Like, yeah, futuristic, humanitarian, eccentric, right? So you are here to teach people the way of the new consciousness that's coming in. You are like that perfect alchemy. You're here to teach people about transmuting the things that they don't want in their life into opportunities for them. I truly feel like that. You're a visionary. You might have, yeah, this is speaking to me of AI technology also. And learning how to work within the matrix. Yes. Yes. Zeta Reticuli Resonance, DNA engineers and multidimensional shapeshifters. So you're here to shake things up. You're here to teach. So that's what I have for Pile 1. Thank you so much. I hope that resonates. Now, if you are pile number 2, thank you so much. Here is your reading. So the first question that we have is, what energy are you made of? And the energy that you are made of, or the card that I got for you, is Jupiter. So Jupiter, it's all about expansion, right? So it's the cosmic sage is Jupiter. The energy essence, your energy essence, is of expansion, wisdom, and abundance. Your keywords are belief, philosophy, fortune, growth, and a higher mind. You're made of star clusters and ancient scrolls. You are built for journeys, mental, spiritual, and physical. Your essence is optimism, divine law, and limitless expansion. So the next card that I got for you, and the question was, like, what is your starseed origins? So starseed lineage, origin, where your soul first emerged. There's going to be other readings that talk more in depth about the different lines, but this is your origin story. Please remember that these readings are for general. So if it resonates with you, wonderful. If it doesn't resonate with you, then leave it behind. So what I have for you is Leo. And that is Lyran origins, starseed origins. Lyran royalty and solar initiates. So the traits are regal, creators, solar coded, dramatic and radiant. Starseed markers are magnetic aura, natural performers, lion and feline energy. Your soul role is guardian of ancient knowledge, brings light into darkness. And your Lyran resonance is descendants of the first humanoid template. So we're going to put this over here and over here. And the next set of questions that I have for you is the past life signature. So this is a key lesson that you had from this life, or from another life and or world dimension. So this is past life signature. And what I got for you is stuck in fear. You're thinking of all of the things that could go wrong, but what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. So I am guessing, because you are from such a regal and strong lineage of Leo, in this life, because of challenges and stuff like that, you have been in a fear state, or you were in a fear state. But your soul signature is courageous, truly. Maybe you have more courage than you even realize. So let's see what else that we get, and more will unfold as the reading unfolds. So the next question was, why did you choose to incarnate here at this time? And these are the cards that I got for you. Okay, so what I got was the Two of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and Six of Pentacles. So for me, this feels like learning how to balance, because we're talking about fear. This was like your past life, what you were working through was the fear, right? The fear of what could happen or what ifs. So the reason that you chose to incarnate was because you are here to help bring balance to that mindset of still going forward and being abundant in your own right with confidence, breaking through that what you might be fearful of, just like going for it. Not that you don't have fear in this life, but it's you are here. You chose to come here in order to fight through that fear, right? Because that's what courage is. Courage is not being afraid of something. It's still doing it, right? And I feel like, again, because we have the Six of Pentacles here, that it is also about finding like ways in order to show others. Because I feel like when we're talking about starseeds, we're all on these missions to bring balance. And by bringing balance and helping, you know, those are all of our rules. In some way or another, we're here to help. Whether that's through reflection, whether that's bringing up the like frequency of the earth, or just putting the bug or the insight into one other person. I feel like what you do is help bring balance to the earth itself, bring balance to our matrix by showing others your courage to just move forward. And that is why that is like your base. Your base is, yeah, and about expansion, right? It's about just going and getting it done and showing other people how to do it and finding the grace and the opportunity in that. Yeah, that's what that feels like. What is your current activation? What is awakening in you right now? And this is the card I got. Soapdet, cosmic power, unlimited potential, sacred mission, initiation. This speaks to me yet again of knowing your own courage. Courage is not the lack of fear. It is fear and still moving forward. So not allowing fear to stagnate you, or teaching others how to not allow fear to stagnate them, right? And I see it's almost like very similar designs here. So you are helping to expand this awareness in our cosmos, and that's how you're bringing balance back. Unlimited potential, sacred mission, initiation. Tapping into your own power, right? And teaching others how to tap into theirs as well. So the last message that we have is, what do your star guides want you to know? And your star guides want you to know we've got Two of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Golden Stellar Internet. Communication in a fifth dimensional way. Yes. That also feels exactly, I got goosebumps. That feels exactly like what I've been saying here. Expanding this energy. We've got an illumination of throat chakra, even though, and with it being Golden Stellar Internet, that makes me feel like you are somebody that speaks up, you speak your mind, you show other people how to also speak their mind, especially when they are questioning whether or not they should even say anything, right? They go back and forth with, I don't know if I should. We've got two here. Two of Pentacles and Two of Swords here, which to me feels like ultimate balance, bringing balance to our voices again. Courage, right? Balance between heart and mind, balance between, and that makes sense also because we are in a 3D reality, right? Which is very dualistic. Ours is very dualistic. However, This is saying communicate in a fifth dimensional way, which is beyond looking at the dualistic nature of everything, right? It is about ascending into what? A new earth, perhaps, or a new consciousness that is, you know, becoming part of us. Maybe you're already operating from that 5D consciousness when you are speaking your mind, when you're not being afraid to speak your mind and being authentic. Your origins are Lyran royalty. So, yes, teach away. Teach us how to use our voice, right? So that is your reading number 2. Thank you, and I hope that this resonated with you. And here is your reading pile number 3. Let me put this aside. So the question was, what energy are you made of? And I drew for you Venus. Venus is the rose flame. Energy essence is love and magnetism and harmony. Your keywords are beauty and desire and pleasure and attraction and value. You're made of nectar, perfume, starlight wrapped in velvet. You radiate enchantment, your heart, wisdom, and sacred sensuality. You are art in motion, a living spell of love. Rawr! I love it. And the second part of this, the second question was, what is your starseed lineage? What is your origin? Where your soul first emerged? And I got Libra, which really falls into line with the Venus. But for Libra, that is Pleiadian and Elohim peacekeepers. So the traits are diplomatic, aesthetic, balance between dualities. Starseed markers are drawn to relationships, sacred union, angelic energies. Your soul role is bridge builders between timelines, harmonizer of chaos. Your Elohim resonance is divine architects of beauty, love, and cosmic harmony. So the next question was the past life signature. This was a key lesson from another world or dimension. So let's look at that. This was your lesson. Oh, right. Stuck in lack. You have all the resource you need to carry you through, whether it's financial, emotional, or physical limitations that you think that you have. It is only ego-based fears taking over. Rein them in and don't give up. Yes. See, this really falls in line with the Libra, the scales, what it said about Venus and knowing your value, right? And sometimes we look at the value of other things, or we take certain things for granted, right? So the lack mentality, this is a lesson that you learned from a previous incarnation, or, from another, perhaps parallel universe, whatever, because time really is not linear, right? So this was something that you learned, and you came into this life with more knowledge on not allowing the lack mentality to make you forget about the things that are really important in your life. And that is not always material things. Most generally, it's not material things. It's the relationships. It's the connections. And it is living like a good life, right? And finding balance in that. The scales, right? Venus, love, beauty. But beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So let's see what your connection to Earth, like why you chose to incarnate here at this time. And these are the cards that I drew for you. Let's see if we can bring these up a little bit. So we got the Hierophant. The Chariot and Strength. Oh my goodness. You are definitely here to teach, like most starseeds, about the value of ourselves, the value of our relationships, the value of our own inner strength and knowledge. This also feels very much like our mind, body, spirit complex. I feel like you are here as somebody that is a teacher of the Chariot. And when I see the Chariot, for me, that is the mind, body complex. It's the whole kit and caboodle, right? And moving forward with what you are given in life. So teaching, I feel like you came into this lifetime to teach beautiful values to others about, or I should say, teaching others about what they value, learning how to prioritize, about love and self-love. I feel a whole lot of self-love here too. Inner strength, Libra, bringing balance, being very diplomatic, very Pleiadian, yes. So the next question I had was, what is awakening in you now? What is your current activation? What is awakening in you? And what I got was Melchizedek, divine knowledge, higher learning, commit to your vision through study. Now, we have been learning about the Melchizedeks a little bit, and the Melchizedeks, it's like a higher learning, like university, Galactic University, or it's beautiful. They teach like higher things to the cosmos itself. So you are probably also from a Melchizedek line, which is angelic, very loving, and just a beautiful energy that you have. And I feel like it is about knowing thyself and loving thyself, right? No matter what form that takes. And valuing yourself, valuing others. That's what that feels like to me. And one last thing, a galactic guide message. So what do your star guides want you to know right now? What does your star family want you to know right now? And I got Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands, jump shift your life. Yeah, jump shift your life. Tune into crystals. So for me, this is about, it is about enjoying. I think another message that you are here to teach people is to really enjoy their life, right? Because so often we hear this about being really drawn to like cosmic things and, to be of the earth, but not of the earth. But I see several things here. Libra, Venus, Hierophant. Hierophant is based off of Taurus, which is also the ruler of Venus. I see Melchizedek, higher learning here. I see Queen of Pentacles. I see Chariot and Strength. These are all very earthy. So I feel like your mission and what the guides are telling you is to just enjoy your life to the fullest, right? Be excited about the new things that come into your life, whether that is your material stuff, like new crystals or earthy things. I think that the reason why it's saying tune into crystals is because that's very earthy, right? That's not cosmic, it's earthy. Some crystals could be cosmic, but the majority are created here on Earth. So, and Queen of Pentacles, she is like the epitome of somebody that is homey and grounded and loves nature, loves the earth. She's an earth mama, So, and Page of Wands is about really just enjoying your life and seeing the excitement and the next thing that's coming your way and the new things that you're learning, and just loving, just open yourself up to all the colors of the rainbow. You know what I mean? That's what that feels like to me. You are really here to teach about love, self-love, and love of one another, and love of our earthly existence. Because this, also the Hierophant, we are here to learn and grow and expand, right? You are here to teach people to learn and grow and expand and value things. So that has been your reading. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, beautiful. And it doesn't surprise me for 3 energy if you chose the 3rd pile. So thank you. This has been your pick a card reading, and I hope it resonates. Hello, pile 4. So this is your reading if you chose pile 4. So the first thing that we have for you is, what is your cosmic DNA? What is the energy that you are made of? And for you, I drew Uranus. Oh my goodness. So for Uranus, you are the quantum spark. Your energy essence is liberation and change and innovation. Your keywords are rebellion, awakening, originality, and genius. And you are made of lightning and stardust. You are the sacred disruptor. You are the code breaker and the awakener of dormant DNA. Revolution pulses through you like electric prophecy. Oh my goodness, that is just so excellent. Yes, I could see that. So the next question for your reading was, what is your starseed lineage? Where your soul first emerged? And what I got for you, oh my goodness, is Ophiuchus. So, Ophiuchus, that lineage is serpent healers, Lumerian code carriers. Traits are shamanic, hybrid beings, serpent wisdom keepers. Starseed markers are Kundalini awakening, spontaneous healing abilities, and dreamtime work. Oh, yes. So the next thing that I had for you was past life signature. So this is a key lesson from another world or another dimension. And what I got for you is release attachments. Release attachments. There's something that you need to let go of. It's either a limiting belief, an untruth, or negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. So this was something from another time or place, another dimension, that you learned about, like having these release, how to like release attachments, how to not let things hinder you, not let it hinder your progress, not holding on to beliefs that are just like limiting. And this falls in line with being Uranus, right? Because again, with being Uranus, what did it say? It said that you are like a rebel. Yeah, liberation, change, innovation, right? Rebellion, awakening, originality, and genius. And we can't do these things if we have attachments, right? So in that past life, you learned about not holding on to these things. And this is possibly what you're here to teach people. Let's see what the next bit of cards says about. Let me get to that screen again. So the next part is your connection to Earth. So why you chose to incarnate here at this time as a starseed, why you chose to come here. Yes. See? Okay. Man, this just, when you know, you know. Uranus, right? So the reason that you came here is like stirring things up. You're like a trickster, like a Loki archetype. Meaning you want to stir things up a little bit because that is how things get done. That is how we learn and grow. That is how we bust out of our old skin, is by being challenged, right? To see a different perspective. So you play devil's advocate. You might get maybe even some arguments going, but ultimately that is how karma corrects itself. That is how justice comes about. That's how we get light onto a topic. You are Uranus. You are that energy of the rebel, the revolutionary, the person that says, nah, we're not going to be stuck in this energy anymore. Wow. Whew, that is so good. The next question is, what is your current activation? So what is awakening in you right now as we speak? What is awakening? Let's see if I can make a little bit more room for these other cards. So what is awakening in you right now? We've got Rumi, mystical knowing, breaking boundaries, personal experience of God. Exactly. Breaking boundaries. Hello. I mean, hasn't everything kind of said that? I mean, Ophiuchus. I mean, it's controversial if you are in that Ophiuchus energy to begin with, because most don't even recognize Ophiuchus, although it's part of our zodiac, So, and Uranus being that rebel, being that awakener of others. Sometimes you have to play devil's advocate. You have to be the trickster in order to trick people into breaking out of their own limiting beliefs, right? Releasing attachments. Oh my goodness. I swear you cannot make this stuff up. So the last little bit I have for you is the Galactic Guide message. So what do your star guides want you to know right now in this very moment? Oh, that was... Oh, yes. Okay, so what they're telling you right now is sometimes you go back and forth. Sometimes you question whether or not your abilities are truly your abilities. I mean, I'm trying to be really careful here because I'm not saying don't pay attention to maybe what has being said to you before, but I trying to be very sensitive about this. I think perhaps sometimes we think that we're hearing voices, or that we go through like our mood swings and that there's a certain label for that. I don't think that's what it is. What I think it is you are very much getting actual downloads. You do have psychic abilities, and you are having difficulty because of the way our world wants to call that. I don't know how to sensitively say it, mental health, okay? What I see here is somebody that is getting psychic hits, but they're questioning them, and everything is saying, don't be in that Page of Swords energy. Don't be questioning, because you are truly in union with your higher self, or your spirit guides, or whoever is feeding you information, your star family. They are in direct communication with you, and you are working this mission for the higher good of balancing out or bringing karmic justice to the matrix that we are in right now. And Even the serpent is very much like the devil, right? Like the devil in the so to speak, the zodiac, because it's not what's taught. But you are Uranus. You are that rebel. You are that one that's coming through and saying, I'm going to help you see the truth, right? I'm going to help you break these boundaries that you have that keep you from your awakening path. And you do that best by yourself, by learning your own darkness and maybe stirring up a little bit of uh, revelation or revolution around the people. You are that trickster, okay? But that is what I see for you for or for pile number 4. I love it so much, you rebel. So thank you. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope that it resonates. Take what resonates and just leave the rest. So